Okay, so I'm back. I left off with the fact that um, these groups of races, and my school was very mixed, very mixed. We had Hispanics, blacks, whites, Asians, and we all kicked it. Everybody was cool in some sort of way, whether you were in honors classes, whether you were in this program called the Health Academy, which I was in the Health Academy. Crazy that I was in the Health Academy. I wind up going to a fashion design college. What is that? I don't know. And now I'm a writer. I don't know what the hell I want to do. That's why I ain't made it. I ain't done figuring it out yet. I ain't got to that part of the road yet. But I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's crazy, when we all sat down and listened to each other's stories as to how we all got to the places that we are in right now. There's so much adversity and so many issues and so many problems that led, I feel, the African American community students, it led them to not only, most of them not be able to finish school, or if they did finish school, they still weren't able to get that leg off the ground because there were so many other elements holding them back. Financially, family stuff, personal, breakdown issues, stuff like that. And, each made me think about the fact that it is very odd that is the case. I'm now in contact with a lot of people that I went to school with, and I had, some upper end classes, I guess. So some of the, it was probably only 3 or 4 black kids that were in these classes. It's really odd to look at all the other students of other races that, were able to apply these things that we learned and take them into the next step of college and take it on to the next step of having their career, and at now 33 and 32 years old are in fabulous places in their lives. I mean, it's amazing when I look at, some of the pictures of their homes and their kids and their families. Beautiful. But why is it that didn't happen for too many of the African American students? And I think, Ish had it right when she said that what we come from, no matter, no matter your circumstances, the color of our skin has a history that comes along with it. And I do think that history affects the youth still to this day. I have a 13-year-old son right now whom attends a predominantly all-white school, and he basically has kind of conformed to this, hard to say this because it's my child, but basically kind of conform to this, I'm gonna be a white boy in a black boy's body because this is what's going to make me stand out, make these teachers take notice to me and like me more. I'll be more accepted from the whole group of people than just this one small group of people. And I noticed that out of the black students that made it out of my class of 1995, they were the ones that kind of took that road too. They took that road. And not to say that they weren't being true to themselves. It's just that they conformed in a lot of ways that, I guess, we all have the decision to do that, to make that decision to conform and kind of front our way through things to get where we need to be. And I don't down them at all for that. I don't down them at all. What you have to do to get to where you're at, and if you are happy and you are in this, this high plateau, you know what I'm saying? Be there and be happy about it and love it and encourage others to do the same. But it's unfair that has to be the circumstances that allow our black students to get ahead, that they have to be part. It can't just be that they have a supportive family and that supportive family presses them and guides them to, you're gonna go to college and we got it financially, don't trip, don't worry about it, we got it, you go to school, work on school, we'll work on everything else, and when you're done you can live your life. It's sad that a lot of black children don't have that option because their families aren't in a position to do that. Some families, because of their history, don't even know to do that. And I think it's unfair. I think it's really unfair, and a lot of people, disagree with that, and they think that it's changed so much, and it's only, your personal desire that measures how far you're going to go in life. And, I so disagree, because my personal measure was high, baby. It was high. Little did I know that getting pregnant and having my baby, which was not going to stop me. I still was like, after I have this baby, I'm going back to school and I'm going to work, and this is not going to slow me down. We going to go to school together. We going to do this, Little did I know that 3 months after I had my baby that I was going to be diagnosed with a chronic illness that would cripple me and disable me to the point where I couldn't work, where I couldn't go to school, where I couldn't live normally. I had to find my own, I had to conform to a system that worked for my family and my support system that helped me with my son, because I wasn't even capable of being able to raise him on my own because of how much I was in and out of the hospital and how sick I was, and this, that, and the other. All this to say, I hope that, this changes. But it's been so many years and so many circumstances and different scenarios, and they all seem to, turn out the same pretty much. I do think that it's getting better, but it's not getting better because people have changed their mindset, that racism and your race doesn't play a part in things anymore. It's changing because there are some people that are getting smart to the fact that they have to conform to these stereotypes of what type of person you have to be in order, or what type of background you have to give the illusion you have in order to succeed, because otherwise you will look down upon, you will be looked over, and I think that's just unfair, especially with me being a mother of a 13-year-old boy who was growing into a young man and who will soon be venturing off into the world of college. And from that point on, I don't know where his life is going to be. I know what my hopes are for his life. I know what his hopes are for his life. Will those things happen? I don't know. Look at our situation. He has a mother that is disabled from an illness. Yes, I am able to write, and I am able to make money from that, and I am able to, support myself pretty much, and, I'm okay, but, I struggle like everybody else, and, he has a father that is completely absent, You know, yes, we have a strong support system from his father's family, but is that enough to help this young black man be able to survive all the hardness and hardship that comes with going to college and be able to have a fulfilling, complete life with the white picket fence and everything? I don't know. Just something to throw out there. I'll be at y'all later. Bye, babies.